Welcome back. It's time now for Great Day Food, Kara.
Yes, it's Monday. What are you making for dinner? Well, Chef Plum is here. He's making an easy veggie pasta,
Which is absolutely terrific. It's made with fresh basil and Parmesan cheese. Fresh everything. Hello, Chefy.
Hey, friends. How are you? Happy Monday.
Good. I want to speak Italian all of a sudden.
Me too, and I'm not good at it, so I probably shouldn't. I know a few Italian
Only
words.
thing I say is aiuto, which means help.
Yeah. Well, this is great because, you know, people might have been outside a lot thinking about even herb gardens. So I don't know if you're lucky enough to have fresh basil around, but you're going to show us something that's going to be super flavorful, seasonal, and super easy and quick.
And makes a great meatless Monday, you guys. This is the thing. I'm trying to do more of that in my life. I love steak. I'll have steak for dinner. I'll have it for lunch. I'll have it for dessert. I'll have it for breakfast. I'll eat steak any day of the week. I love it. So I'm trying to do more vegetables in my life. And my wife's starting to plant the garden now, so it got me all inspired to make a great garden dish for you guys. So we're going to kind of prep and talk and cook at the same time. So there's three different things. You can see my burners over here on my overhead camera. I've kind of got it set where you can see it right here. So I've got that on. I'm going to add a little olive oil to it. So what we're going to do is make a really fresh, easy tomato sauce. So I've got some cherry tomatoes chopped up here. They're just cut in half. And what we're going to do is we're going to put them right in this pan. And it's going to make a little noise because the oil is hot. And that's okay because we want them to break down. So while these guys are in here, I've also got some ribboned zucchini. I'm going to show you how to do that in a second. I just need to get it in the pan first. So we're going to put that in the pan as well. And then I've also got a little bit of Swiss chard. Now, Scott, you've seen this. It's that beautiful, has the pink stems in it and everything.
Yep.
I've got some of this cut up. I'm going to put that directly in there too. Look at all those beautiful things. Look at all this color in this pan right now. Come on.
Yeah.
It's delicious for you, right? So, yeah, it is. You should eat the rainbow always. So we're going to let this hang out and get nice and hot. Now, let me show you how I did some of this stuff. So those ribbons on that zucchini, I just took my peeler and just peeled it like this to pull those ribbons off of there to get really thin pieces like that. It's really easy and it looks really cool on a plate, on a dish. So don't be afraid to try it. You don't have to always use a knife. Use your peeler. Next, here's the chard, what the chard leaves look like. I don't even mind the top stems of this. What I do is I roll this up into a roll. I put a couple of these, roll it up like this. I take my knife and just slide it across like this into like little half-inch pieces. And then what you get is little ribbons of beautiful chard, and it cooks easily and evenly, which is what we want here. So that's kind of the key thing. Next, as this is getting nice and happy and hot in here, toss it up a little bit. We're going to add a nice healthy pinch of salt to it because salt and tomatoes are best friends. Then I've got some garlic. So I'm going to add a little fresh garlic. This is 1 clove chopped up. Let me show you how we're doing that too. So garlic can be tricky sometimes. I get it. Mix this up a little. And then what I also did was, you guys, is I saved a little bit of my pasta water. Now, if you don't do that, you could also do it with just regular water or chicken stock or veggie stock. This is pasta water that I put my pasta in. You should pour about a half a cup in there to add a little moisture in there. That's going to help cook things more evenly. So we're going to let that hang out in the pan right there. Let me show you the garlic. So when I get the garlic, you know, it comes whole. It comes like this, you know, the whole thing in there. This is the bulb of garlic, right? This is the head of garlic. You want to take off one of these little pieces that comes on the side here. The easiest way to do that is press down on it, and they pop right out like that. Oh. They pop up just like that, easily.
I didn't know
you
that.
Just press down on the garlic. Yeah. And you get these little pieces here, and you kind of peel them. Garlic also in the lily family, so it grows a big lily plant. It's beautiful. Garlic and onions, same kind of family. So you get these out of it. You peel the piece of paper off of it, right? Peel the, well, I call it paper. It's not paper. The outside layers. And then I take these, and I always take my garlic, and I'll cut it once so it has a flat side. Lay it down flat. I'm going to take my knife, and you can easily cut through it because, you guys, if you try to cut something round, it's going to roll. And if it rolls, you have a big chance of losing your fingers like I did. So make sure you don't – I'm just kidding. I have all my fingers. But you want to make sure it's flat. It's much easier to cut when it's flat. All right, let's go back over here and check on our stuff. Let's see. This is looking fantastic. Give a little toss around. Those tomatoes are starting to break down now, which is exactly what we want. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a handful of our fettuccine pasta I've got here. Look at this. Here we go. I just cooked the pasta, pre-cooked it. You can even cook it the night before if you want. I'm going to add a splash more of that pasta water to it. There we go. And I'm using the pasta water, like I said, because it adds that little bit of starchiness to it. A little pinch of salt. We got to finish with black pepper because black pepper is delicious, right? Let that get nice and warm. And now, like I said before, when we did that Swiss chard, we kind of rolled it up and cut what's called a chiffonade if you want to get really fancy about it. But what we're going to do is the same thing to our basil. I'm going to take our basil, I'm going to roll it up into a little roll like this, right? Then we take our knife and just gently slide the knife through it. Let the knife do the work. Don't press down. If you press down, that's what will brown it. It bruises the leaves. Nice sharp knife. Let the knife run through it like this. And you can hear, Kara, my knife's not making this sound. Right?
Okay.
We're not building houses. We're just slicing, gently slicing it through.
Not
Here we go.
30 ounces.
A little bit of pasta, a little basil in there. Sorry, I know this is a lot of stuff going on at once, but I wanted to make sure we get it all in there. Then we're going to finish it with a little bit of our cheese. Look at this. Are you kidding me? Absolutely delicious. Let me plate this up and show you what it looks like. This is a delicious, easy, fresh, delicious meal. Check this out. Look at this. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
This is making me happy. Put this pasta right in here like this. And then what I do is I finish it off with all this other stuff. And don't be afraid of the, that sauce that's formed in the bottom of the pan with that garlic and everything. It is phenomenal. And then we want to make sure we make it look pretty. We'll take a little bit of basil, finish it like this, give a little bit of cheese. And are you kidding me? Look at this. Meatless Monday, done in like 5 minutes. Come on, how beautiful is that?
Beautiful.
Unbelievable, right?
Gorgeous, yeah.
Thank you, Chef.
All right.
Super simple.
Super simple.
And use
Fresh,
all those
fresh.
herbs. The fresh herbs are the way to go. Stay away from the dry ones. Use the fresh ones. I promise you the flavor is so much better.
I got to plant some. Yep.
Is there any tint color in your hair? I don't see any color in your hair.
I got it cut yesterday, and I haven't had time to put this. It's very lightly purple. You can kind of see it's lightly purple in there.
All right, very good.
I got to put some more in it. It'll be next week. I promise you, Scott. It'll look beautiful. I promise.
Thank you. We'll see you next week.